Hey, this is John with CZ Grain, and this is my son Xander, and in this video we're going to talk about growing catgrass. Now, catgrass is an excellent snack for cats. It's very nutritious, it's very easy to grow, and they love it. They just love the taste of it. They go crazy for it.
Let me get lobster, please. Little prime rib, crab rangoon, cream cheese. Glass of wine and some ice cream. Load it up, cause it's all free. I'm don't act the thirds. Okay. Who's this at a loss for birds? Okay. At the buffet till it hurts. Okay. Yeah, we do this all day.
And all you're really doing is you're going to take some seeds, you're going to germinate them really quick in a few days, and the cats are just going to nibble on it and eat it. They love it. It's full of, sugars and starches and all the good things cats love. It's really good for their digestive system, and it's so easy to grow. So there's a couple ways that I prefer to do it. You can use a growing medium like this jute, J-U-T-E growing medium. And I definitely want to use a tray with no drain holes. That way I'm not making a mess, And I prefer to grow them in soil. So I have some CZ Grain soil here. Again, we have a growing tray with no drip holes. So it's gonna hold all the water. And I have about a quarter to a half inch thick layer of soil on the bottom here, okay? So Xander and I were going to spread the seeds out evenly on the growing mediums. And it's kind of up to you. I mean, I'd like to get it pretty thick, Cats just love it. What we're using here is a 4-way blend. It's rye, wheatgrass, oats, and barley. It's a great mix. Cats love it. We do sell the individual seeds. If you want to buy just rye or just buy some wheatgrass, just Google us or search CZ Grain on Amazon, and you can get the individual grasses. We do sell 4, 8, and 12-way mixes. So depending on what your cats prefer, I would say try them all out. It's so easy to grow. The main difference, in my opinion, between these two growing styles is the jute growing medium, you're not going to put any soil or anything on top of it. So the seeds, if you overfill them, they're going to float around a little bit until they start to grow. Once they start to grow, they will put their roots into the medium and then they'll stay. But you don't want to overwater it in the beginning. Whereas the soil, I'm going to put some soil over top of this and I'm going to give it a good drink. And it's going to be okay. I'm not going to have to look at this thing for 3 or 4 days. It's just going to grow. Whereas this, you don't want to overwater it the first time, and you might need to come back in a day or two and add new water. So I'm just putting on this soil, I'm just putting about a 1/4 inch of soil, maybe a 1/2 inch of soil on top of it. See that? Make sure we cover all the seeds up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. They would literally sprout on top of this soil because of the water. But this is just a great way. And in my opinion, they can get some better nutrients from the soil. So you're going to the trouble of buying the seeds, and planting them. You want your cat to be happy. I recommend using soil. This does absolutely work. So whichever way, it's very simple. You don't have to buy soil. There's no mess of soil. There's good parts of each one. So I'm gonna water them now. And I just want to put enough water in there to kind of just cover everything up. See that? Okay, so the jute has been covered. You see we got a few seeds floating around. It is what it is. That's gonna be okay. But I would definitely want to come back probably tomorrow because these seeds are gonna absorb that water and soak it up. I'd come back tomorrow and water that again, and maybe, day 3, day 4, hit it with some water, which is pretty simple. So the soil has better water holding capacity. So I'm gonna give it a good drink here. Just get some good coverage. Okay, that's gonna soak in. Now the soil is gonna hold water better just because it's on top of it, it's all around it, it's just the nature of the soil. But I will, in 2 days, come back and give it some more water. But what's gonna happen now is nature's gonna take its course, and these are gonna start to grow. Within 3 days, you're gonna see them growing. And at that point, I would highly recommend using some light. I prefer to use a grow light. If you have a window where it gets some full sun, that's gonna work. Grass is gonna try to grow to the light if you're using a window. I would recommend getting a $15 grow light on Amazon and putting the light above the grass, the cat grass, and that's the most optimal solution you're gonna have, right? Buy a window will work, but you definitely gotta give it some light. Other than that, we appreciate your business. Just search us on Amazon or Etsy or Google, search CZ Grain, and we sell lots of natural products, and we really enjoy working with our customers. We appreciate your business very much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty good, huh?